Looks like everyone's going to try to ride out this race here, get to lap number 12, but never mind. Here comes an attack on the 19 and the 18. Whoa, Harvick gets really sideways with the front bumper of Kyle Larson. Oh, there's more contact. Harvick's in the wall. So with the Chip Ganassi machines. And it looks like Chris Buescher and Brad Keselowski were involved in the back as well. And the first caution is out here, coming to lap number 6 here, Talladega. Here they come, up off turn 4. Stenhouse without high side advantage. He's to the corner panel. They make contact. They're in the wall. And Kevin Harvick's going to win as a massive crash leads to Dale Earnhardt Jr. up and over. Across the line, checkered flag is out with the yellow flag in hand, and Kevin Harvick wins this race.
Hailie Deegan hanging on in front of Rose. Rose tries to block Chandler Smith. He's going to go around and up and over. It's the big one at Talladega. Cars up in the wall. Jennifer Jo Cobb manages to plow in. A huge wreck at Talladega, and the red flag is out.
Ben Rhodes tried to dive low on Hailie Deegan, made contact with Chandler Smith, got his truck sideways up into the wall. And, of course, that truck went upside down as the 98 plowed into him, and Jennifer Jo Cobb coming in very late into the fray. Back to turn number 3. Oh, trouble turn number 4. Truex is around. So is Paul Menard. And it was a hellacious smash to the outside wall for Paul Menard. Lifted the number 19 up off the ground. Back down to turn 1. Hamlin pounces for 3rd. Oh, William Byron's off course. Locks up the tires on hard into the barriers at the end of the sand trap. Caution is out on lap number 3. A big hit for William Byron, and he is out of that race car and leaning up against it. What a good sign for him. Busch and Chase Elliott. Here they come on the backstretch. They're going to go a little sideways. Elliott's on his door. The big one happens at the backstretch, and a humongous crash takes out at least half the field, and everyone crashing and colliding on the backstretch. And the caution, the red flag actually is out. So he's going to run Kyle Larson up the racetrack. 4-1-5 almost. Elliott comes through. Here's Larson to the inside. They make contact. Hard to the inside wall. They spin. And the leaders crash in turn number 3. Larson slid up with contact from Newman, and Elliott came through. Larson got the run off the top side, and oh man, they just came together, the 5 and the 9 cars, and send the back out of the front stretch. Matt Kenseth is your leader. Whoa, they're sideways on turn 4. Hard into the outside wall. One car up at his roof, and it's Denny Hamlin, your most recent winner, up on his roof, toppled over at the start-finish line. And Matt DiBenedetto buried underneath the number 42 of Kyle Larson. Red flag is out on the back straightaway. Time Blaney up top. He'll go back low. Oh, there's contact. Larson's around. Up into the catch fencing and slam it back to the ground. As Ryan Blaney will cross the line first, as a horrific crash at the front straightaway will take out Kyle Larson and the catch fencing. Caution is out. Checkered flag. Race is over. And Ryan Blaney's the victor after a massive, massive crash on the front straightaway here at the Talladega Superspeedway. Down the backstretch, a lot of 3 wide in the middle of the pack. Look at him make contact. There goes Kyle Larson in the air. Up against the outside wall. The car comes back on all 4s, and everyone scatters to come through turns 3 and 4 to avoid the number 42 of Kyle Larson. And the first caution of the season is out here in Daytona. A wild crash in turn number 3. Brings the 42 in the air, back on the ground. Logano with the 48 of Jimmy Johnson on his back bumper out of turn 4. They're going to slide. Sideways goes Logano into the catch fencing and slamming back to the ground. And it's the 48 of Jimmy Johnson to get the win here at the Talladega Superspeedway. And a humongous incident on the front straightaway involving Joey Logano, Daniel Suarez. To the line first, looks like Denny Hamlin's going to win as they crash behind him. One car on his roof. And it's Kyle Busch, and he skates across the line. And you can see Kyle Busch up in the air, most likely trying to get in line behind the 32, and he got down in front of the 48, got turned, and then once he hit Stenhouse, that got him the championship lead. Oh, trouble back behind him, hard crash, up into the air goes the 43 of Eric Jones. Massive, massive impact from the 42 of Ross Chastain. Caution is out. Oh, and the red flag's gonna be thrown as well as everyone stomps on the front straightaway. It looks like the 43 was trying to get in line in front of the number 11 car, get below the 20. And look at that number 1 machine go. And here they come into turn number, oh, trouble. Big crash in turn number 2. Corey LaJoie's on the outside wall. Amarola's there as well. And the big one happens in the middle of turns 1 and 2. You see the 10 car had a really big run through the middle, and it looked like Corey LaJoie might have been trying to block. And that hooked him into the 10 car, and they went up into the outside wall. For the number 1 machine. Oh, we got one car off in turn number 1. Huge crash into the barrier right there at the end of the wall, right in front of the track workers. Oh, just dug into the grass, and that launched his car up into the air and on top of those barrels. What a hard hit for the 42 car, and what a close call for the track workers right there. Second spot. Back down to turn number 1. Whoa, trouble! There goes Denny Hamlin up and over, and he's barrel rolling across the start-finish line. And the first caution of the race here at the Colorado Speedway is out for Denny Hamlin. Barrel rolling down the front straightaway, and that Joe Gibbs Toyota wheels up on the front stretch, and oh man, Denny just slams the outside wall. And it looks like contact with the 22 and the 9 cars were really what sent him. Turn 4, Larson has the run. Blaney's gonna throw the block, and there's contact. Blaney spins hard to the outside retaining wall, and he spins into the grass. Single car solo spin. Big impact into the outside retaining wall, and the championship hunt for Ryan Blaney is over. No second title for him this season, and Ryan Blaney, heartbroken. A big, massive impact off of turn number 4, and right at the start-finish line ends his championship. Help from Anthony Alfredo. They're in that third lane trying to regroup, and there's trouble right behind him. One car up and over, and it's Ryan Blaney, and he barrel rolls out of turn number 4, and the caution is back out, and Eric Jones, Alex Bowman, and it looks like Chase Elliott are involved in this crash as well. Oh man, it looks like the 9 car tried to get to the inside of Alex Bowman and hooked him down into the number 12 of Ryan. Have to go. Here's Suarez with the point, side by side for second off the bank. He can turn for a white flag, flies. Oh, there's contact. One car up into the air and tumbling down through the infield grass. It's the 48 of Alex Bowman. A humongous incident coming to the white flag. And the caution comes out just before we get to the line, meaning we will have another restart here in Daytona. Looks like the 48 washed up like Truex did earlier in the race, and he got hooked off the front bumper of the 47 of Stenhouse, it looks like, on the top side there. Came across the nose of the 11, picked up off the ground, and just tumbles into the grass. William, one more.